Like a woo, that's alternating current.
Yeah.
Right, because it's
A computer, that's direct current. Internet, alternating current, because it goes back and forth.
Yeah, you're communicating with the net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stereo, that's alternating current because it's got 2 speakers.
Yeah.
So those need to go back and forth.
Yeah.
It's simple. I've done this hundreds of times easily.
I mean, have you set up a studio?
Not set up a studio, but
Yeah.
like, tearing stuff, I've done that a lot.
It just seems
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Huh?
Where do you learn how to do that stuff?
You just get in there.
Yeah.
You just get in there and do it, you know, which is the way anybody's learned anything. That's why I love that show, The Nick, because
you just got to trial and error.
it's like basically if you spoke correctly, if you took elocution lessons, you could just walk into New York City and be like, yes, I'm here to cut people open.
Yeah, and they're like, you're a doctor.
You're a doctor.
Yeah.
And then you would do it in front of a room full of people. You're like, we're going to remove this man's brain and put it into this 8-year-old boy who has a headache to cure him of headaches. And then 30 minutes later being like, we have lost both of them.
Yeah.
And then you just draw it. And then you just draw a picture of what you did in with a pen. And then people are like, yeah, this guy's a scientist.
Yeah, he must be some sort of doctor, scientist.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe in God when you think about the history of like medical stuff.
Yeah.
That's Nick and I, and we'll clip this. We believe in science, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is hard.
That's our God.
If you think about it, there's not much difference between the vaccines and a cocaine addict in 1870 declaring himself an internal surgeon.
Yeah.
It's this. I say that jokingly, but it's literally. It's
we mean it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
As a joke.
These vaccines are made by what? A computer program?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like Agent Smith.
Yeah,
maybe?
exactly. And they're self-replicating.
Yeah.
Right. And now,
unlike the real Agent Smith, there's no green screen.
Right.
There's no computer generated imagery when you're injecting people.
Yeah, you don't have any CGI.
With the safe 100% effective vaccines that totally work and everyone should get them. Five boosters, make sure you get them.
Get them.
Copyright Moderna, Pfizer. The good. Vaccines good. Vaccines good. Freedom of speech bad. Censorship good. Vaccines bad. Vaccines good. Vaccines good. Saying anything that isn't approved copy written by Pfizer and Dr. Fauci, bad. Good. Vaccine, thumbs up.
I don't know.
I took my kid to the pediatrician the other day, and I was asking him some questions.
They really got to change the name. Pediatrician should not share a prefix with pedophile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand how language works, but it's not,
Because imagine someone sees me writing like I'm taking my kid to the PED.
Yeah, well, it's just imagine if like a gynecologist was like, it's like, yeah, I'm a rapecologist.
Rapecologist.
I'm a kill a woman with a gynecologist. I'm fuck a woman to death with a bullet.
I'm a Weinstein ecologist.
Yeah. That's how it hits to me.
Yeah.
Pedophile, pedagogist.
I took my kid to the ped, and you go, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah.
And then, we're going to get it taken away.
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened? You took him?
Oh, I was I was asking the guy a question, and he was answering me, but I kind of missed what he was saying, because I was like, oh, the doctor's like a black guy. And I was like, I hope that he thinks that, I'm like, good, like good with
what
that.
Happened?
Because I was like thinking about how the doctor's a black guy. Because you think about you hear stories all the time about there's somebody's on a plane and they're like, is there a doctor here?
Yeah.
And a black woman's like, I'm a doctor, and the flight attendant's like, sit down.
Sit down.
Not you.
That happens.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Has that happened?
I think so. I feel like I've heard stories about that where like a black lady is like, I'm a doctor. And they're like, no, we need a real doctor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like black people in the medical field maybe aren't taken as seriously. Or you hear about old people being like, can I have a white doctor? So I was like, I hope this guy knows that I hope I'm conveying that like I'm cool with him being a doctor.
Isn't he your child's doctor though?
It was like a different. We took him to a different one.
Oh,
so I had just met the guy.
Yeah, but it's still a man. It's not.
Yeah, but our regular one is a Chinese lady, Doctor. I can say her name, right? Dr. Hong.
Yeah, that doesn't sound offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, look,
it.
what do you, if your name was, let's say your name was Stephanie Hong, you're an Asian woman.
Yeah.
What do you want yourself in my phone as? Stephanie Chinese or Stephanie Hong?
Yeah.
Stephanie Hong.
It sounds like you're making fun of her.
It sounds way worse.
I think they probably prefer their name. Not parentheses.
They're not gonna they're not gonna Google my pediatrician and harass her, are they?
Who? The Adam Friedland show fans?
Yeah.
No, they're all. They don't even know how to use phones. They're all.
They're gonna give
they're
her
all
a
72-year-old.
Yeah.
Everybody who watches this show is a boomer senior citizen.
Right.
She's gonna probably become the most popular pediatrician.
They watch the show and then they go sit around. They compete to see who's more mad at Donald Trump for stealing classified information.
They're pissed.
I think he's like Hitler. Well, you know what I think he's like is double Hitler. He goes, you're both wrong. He's double Hitler, who's also in Boop. And they're like, Eric. And he's like,
well, I'm sorry.
I mean, like Clarence Thomas.
It's just how I feel.
I mean, I don't mean all.
Sorry, I get real worked up.
I don't mean all black people. I mean just the ones
speaking
that are
authentically.
Yeah. So a Clarence Thomas double boop Hitler, double boop Hitler is what Donald Trump is. There's an extra R even at the end.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double beep MCO.
Double beep MCO. What is that? AMCO?
Yeah.
Yeah. And double beep CP?
Yeah. And beep CP. Oh, man.
What's the other one? The United Negro
College Fund. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have a intellectual style debates, though, once we get the set built. Where we're going to talk about the state of the contemporary
yeah, we're gonna have Kramer on with Dick sucking Garfield to talk about the George Floyd protest. They burned down the courthouse, Jerry.
We're gonna have Roxanne Gay and Tom Myers.
Yeah. We're gonna have Roxanne Gay and a moon bounce on to have a debate with each other.
I heard that
Roxanne Gay's legs and Garfield from the Macy's Day Parade.
I heard that the Michael Richards thing. I heard that that was his act. Like he would go into the crowd and he'd go, "What are you? What's your race?" And the guy would say, "I'm whatever. I'm Italian." He'd be like, "You whop," and he would just start yelling slurs at them.
He wasn't just having.
Who told you this?
Who
told you this?
I heard
your neighbor that told you about the tanks.
Yeah, actually,
they were painting the tanks desert colors, and the plan was to drive the tanks from Vietnam to Afghanistan. That's how they were going to get them there. Is they're going to?
Well, that's why it took so long.
They were going to illegally invade all of the countries in between. I'm saying this with too much confidence because I don't know how far apart they are.
Yeah.
But I imagine there's at least one or two countries in between Vietnam and Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, go ahead, just roll through with the tanks.
That's why it took 20 years.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before that?
The Kramer's Act.
Wait, you're saying so that was his act, and then someone had a flip phone.
I heard
that
from
night.
a comic who heard it from a bigger comic that that was his act, and then so when the guys were heckling him, he was like, all right, well, whatever, I'll just go into my act, and that was his act to yell racial slurs at people.
I'll do my big closer.
Yeah. He was getting heckled, but he was also just doing his act.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
the weirdest part about the whole thing to me was the line, 50 years ago you beat upside down with a fork in your ass, and it was like, what?
Yeah.
That's not how lynchings work.
That's not what they were doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's turn this boy upside down and eat his damn ass.
Let's
fucking
stay out of our neighborhood.
We're going to eat your ass like a bowl of spaghetti, boy.
Take turns eating his ass.
Yeah, right.
Stay away from my daughter.
But with cutlery, putting on a bib to eat ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It's time for my movie recommendation, double feature of Charlie Varick and the original Walking Tall.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
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 I love Charlie
That'd
Varick.
be a nice afternoon if you guys are trying to have a nice afternoon.
Wait, what's the remake is with The Rock?
Yeah.
What, he comes into a town and they bully him?
Well, it's based on a real guy.
Uh-huh.
The sheriff of some bullshit town.
Mm-hmm.
But the sheriff just went to war with the criminal elements of the town, trying to clean the place up. They shot him in the face. They killed his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just went to war with him. This one man went to war.
Huh.
Great movie.
Okay.
The original is great. Joe Don Baker is in both Charlie Varick and the original Walking Tall.
Okay. That's the thread. It's a Joe Don Baker retrospective.
Yeah.
Very nice. Have you seen Charlie Varick?
No.
You got to see that.
Okay.
It's Walter Matthau.
Okay.
Doing bank heists.
He had some good before he became an old man.
Yeah, well, he was always an old man.
And,
and he made a lot of great movies.
Yeah. The best part is they do a heist that goes wrong at the beginning. His wife gets killed.
How about real quick? Walter math problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's an older Chinese guy. Yeah. And he's like, oh, they took the train. Well, which one did you say they kidnapped again? The Pella 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What is that?
What makes him Chinese?
Well, I guess I gotta do some fucking karate. I guess I gotta go do some fucking karate now. And it's Walter math problem.
Math problem.
Yeah. Adams.
That's good.
Adams got some. What do you got going on?
Nothing. I know. I'm just trying to book Funny Moms tonight. It's inappropriate. I shouldn't have grabbed the phone.
You should have Ian Fidance. Let's put together the dream team here. Ian Fidance, Louis C.K., Godfrey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Steve Harvey.
Okay.
We should get Steve Harvey tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, my God.
As a musical guest.
I would love
Jennifer Affleck.
Uh-huh.
She took Ben's name.
Did she?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. How about Jay Slow? She's like, I'm living la vida loca. Or whatever
That's her song.
Whatever famous
that is her song.
whatever big song is. Oh, upside inside out. How bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
It's funny to think that for every J-Lo, there's like a bunch of retarded women that could have had that career.
Yeah.
Just as talented.
Yeah.
You know, they get left behind.
Yeah, but she wasn't a very good singer.
No.
She was no Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
Now that girl
can sing.
Now that girl
can sing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought she was quite the entertainer. She really put ass on the map.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing she did. She got her ass insured for $1 million.
My mom had a problem with Mariah Carey because she did too many music videos with black guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That's so
But wasn't
funny.
she half black?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom didn't realize.
She
thought